Do you ever feel like manifestation is just another thing on your to-do list that you don't have time for? Like your spiritual practice is something that you have to do? Honestly, you're not alone because I felt that way too. Something that's really changed my relationship with manifestation is blending it into my lifestyle so that no matter what I'm doing, I'm also manifesting. I call this manifestation as a lifestyle, and it's single handedly made the entire manifestation journey more enjoyable for me. And I've seen my desires show up with a lot more ease. Manifesting as a lifestyle has made manifestation go from feeling like a task to something I just naturally do because it's who I am. If you'd like to learn more about this, I've created a step by step guide for you. I'll link it in my show notes so you can check it out.
Hey, love, welcome to Affirm It Express, the mini series within the podcast that's all about giving you a quick spiritual boost. In each episode, I'll share affirmations or a quick tip to help you stay in your best energy. So let's get to the good stuff and affirm it together. Hi, and welcome back to Affirm It Express. It is that time of the month where we are doing a card reading for the month of September. And as we're speaking, I'm currently shuffling. I'm using the deck, the Wild Unknowns Animal Spirit deck. I felt called to the animal deck because a lot of the animals in here just remind me of that naturey fall woodsy. I mean, there's animals from all types here. Like there's a lot of different types of animals, but I don't know, something just drew me to this. So let's see what message the animal spirits have for us right now for the month of September. Okay, and I just pulled our card and it's the camel. So let me find our guidebook for that. But as I look for that, something that has been really coming to me, and I don't know if this is right, I don't know if this is with the kind of astrological side of things, but I feel like September is going to be such a good time to just reconnect to our own intentions, reconnect to just the way we show up in this world. It's right before kind of fall holidays and like Thanksgiving and Christmas time hits. Even Diwali is around this time. So I feel like it's the perfect time to just like re-ground down before holiday season. And then before the new year rolls around, September feels like the last month to really check in with myself. So personally, my intention is reconnecting with myself, re-checking in. Oh my gosh, this is so not planned, but I read the first heading of the camel card and it says resourceful, independent, and know oneself. So I'm very glad that my kind of messaging and the card's messaging is in sync because sometimes I'm totally off. But before I read the explanation of the card, it feels like September is a really good opportunity and a really good chance before the chaos of the end of the year steps in to really reconnect and recalibrate yourself. Get clear on how you want the rest of the year to go through and just like be proud of where you are in that moment and act as your most authentic self. I know that sounds so vague and basic, but I really mean that from like the depths of just be so clear on who you are that you're unapologetically acting as who you are. So now let me read that camel card. So it is the camel card and it's resourceful, independent, knowing oneself. So this says the camel can handle absolutely anything as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. The wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenge with ease. Even in the face of excess heat or judgment or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. When in balance, the camel is calm, content, and has a sparkle in the eye. When out of balance, dehydrated and lacks vitality. To bring into balance, take a pilgrimage. So that deck, this deck is by Kim Kranz or Kim Kranz. I have two of her decks, which I absolutely adore. And I think that's such a beautiful message for the trip. Sorry, for the trip, for the month of just come back to yourself. And if you feel depleted, if you feel unenergized, there's a few things you can do. One is go take a trip, but maybe it's not taking a trip somewhere far away. Maybe take a trip to somewhere in your home or outside that feels recharging. So maybe change of environment if you can't take a physical trip, or maybe you do take a trip. But I think the power in being there for yourself, understanding yourself, and knowing that you have all of the nourishment, the energy, the resources, the feelings that you're searching for inside of you. I think that's so beautiful. And I think that's the perfect way to kind of walk into September, is knowing that everything you're seeking is literally inside of you, and giving yourself permission to own that and carry that forward and reclaim that, find that if you feel like you've lost it, or just be unapologetic about it. I think that's such an empowering intention for the month. And I'm excited to see kind of how it unfolds for us. So I will see you in the next episode, and thank you for being here, and happy September. I love you. Bye.